Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In today's video, we'll be going over my week 3 check-in from the 18th through the 24th, so let's get started. Alright, so as usual, we're going to start with my expense tracker legend. These are the various colors I like to use for each category, although a couple of them are a little different. So for my expense trackers, I'm using them from Erica Life Vlogs as well as Hazel Creation Studio, and these shops will be linked down below. So for today, I am using for personal spending, it's still orange, but it'll be this different shade of orange. And then for my sinking funds, I'll be using the yellow stickers. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this to the side. So starting with the 18th, I had one transaction, although I'll be putting down 2 stickers. So I recently just purchased some new office supplies from Amazon from my new stuff category in my sinking funds for $25. I actually spent a total of $48.63. I'm sorry, 65 cents, $48.65 from Amazon. And since I only had $25 in my sinking fund, I did pull the difference from my savings again, another unbudgeted expense. And that's just because I knew the plan was to put back my savings once I got paid from paycheck 2. So $23.65 for my new stuff category came from savings. And that was just to purchase some new office supplies. Okay. So that was it for the 18th. And then on the 19th, as well as the next 3 days actually, I was doing really good. And I had 3 no spend days. So it kind of makes up for the unbudgeted, but not really. So the 19th was a no spend day. The 20th was a no spend day, and the 21st was a no spend day. And as good as that looks to have so many no spend days so far out the month, the real reason is because I was spending my money and I was just broke. So I just wanted to make a little budgeter confession that I had these no spend days because I didn't have the money to spend. So there's that. Then finally payday, paycheck number 2. If you didn't see my paycheck 2 budget video, feel free to check that out. I will have it linked down below. I finally got paid, so not reimbursed, but I did give myself my personal spending of $250. And of that, I spent $40 at Red Lobster. A coworker and I went out for lunch. We had a really long, stressful day at work, so we were like, let's grab some drinks, let's grab some seafood. She mostly treated and I kind of just contributed to tip, so that's what the $40 was for, because yeah, long day at work. So $40 out of personal spending. And then I had my extra debt snowball payment come out, or rather I paid it that day. So I made an extra debt snowball payment of $450. And that was the goal for this paycheck. I wanted to do $450 each paycheck so I could have a debt snowball payment of $900 for the month. So that was achieved on the 22nd. And then I would like for you guys to stay tuned for my second paycheck results video coming up soon, where I can show you how the paycheck actually went. There were several changes, and you'll see one of them was my savings transfer back into my savings account. So like I mentioned earlier, I was doing quite a bit of unbudgeted expenses because I knew I was going to put the money back from this paycheck, and I did. So the total amount that went back to my savings account was, I'm going to put a plus sign here, $896.05. So stay tuned for paycheck 2 results to see what changes was made out of that paycheck so that you can figure out how I came to $896.05. All right, and then the last 2 days for this week was the 23rd and 24th, and both of those were no spend days. So no spend on the 23rd and no spend on the 24th. So that was an accomplishment. I am trying to be a little more diligent about not just blowing all my money, because December and then January I kind of got caught up in just swipe, spend, and I need to like do a little bit of a reset, because going an entire week with no money didn't feel good, and it also contributed to the budgeted expenses I had so far this month. And I'll just tell you a little secret. This week, particularly this day, it wasn't good. Okay. All right, so back to week 3. So this is everything. I just had a few transactions. I got to put almost $900 back to savings, which was awesome. I made my second debt snowball payment, which was great. I am right on track for my debt snowball journey. I'm hoping to be debt free this year. 2021 will be my year. So right now I'm just going to flip you over to the weekly check-in page. All right, so here's my weekly check-in page. This kit is from Erica Life Vlogs. Her shop is linked down below. All right, so let's get started for week 3. We're checking in from the 18th through the 24th, starting with gas. And actually, let's just start with the addition column. This paycheck, I did not stuff my cash envelopes or sinking funds, but I did give myself $250 for personal spending, and nothing else received anything. So we know for gas, groceries, and laundry that I actually didn't spend any money this week, which is awesome. So we know from week 2 for gas, I had $60. And I have my cash envelope right here. This is from Mojo Cuts. And I also have envelopes from Oh My Pies, both from Etsy, and I will have their shops linked down below. So for gas, I should have $60, and I have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. So it's all still there. All right. For groceries, I should have $80. And here's that envelope. So 50, 70, 80. And I will be doing some grocery shopping soon. I believe it's my boyfriend's turn to pay, but in case we go over, I have this extra 80 for backup. And then for laundry, I had $15 last week, so I should still have $15. And my laundry envelope is right here. So 5, 10, 15. Oops, just dropping the money. Okay, so cash envelopes are all good. Okay, so like I said, these are from Mojo Cuts. And you'll see my Oh My Pies envelopes in just a second. Those are a part of my sinking funds. So next for personal, let me just flip back. So for personal, I just have the one transaction of $40 from Red Lobster, so minus 40. Last week I had 0, so all I had was the $250, so minus the 40 is $210. And that is true. I keep my personal spending in my bank account. I don't carry cash. I'm thinking about changing that in February because I want to try to make sure I don't spend all my money at once, like in the first week between the pay periods, since I'm paid bi-weekly. I might try to break it up week by week and have the, like just give myself the first week like $125, and then maybe the second week of money I can keep it in cash so I know I don't spend it, or reverse, give myself the cash and don't swipe my debit card. I don't know, but I'm thinking about doing my personal spending a little differently for February, but we'll see. And then next, for sinking funds, I believe I just had the $25, yes, just $25 from New Stuff. And okay, so that is from last week. I had $1,135 in sinking funds for all of my categories. Subtracting the 25, I should have $1,110. All right, so this is my mini happy planner where I keep my cash envelopes and sinking funds. But since we already verified my cash envelopes, we'll just go over the sinking funds, starting with self-care. Self-care, I currently have 50, 70, 80. All right, and then for pets, I currently have 20 and 30. And excuse any noise you may hear, my cats are in the room because where else would they be? And they are moving around. They like to lay on bags and stuff. So if you hear a little crunching, that's what it is. I don't need to take out car maintenance because we can see it's just $50 in there total. Next, for gifts, I currently have 50, 100, 150, 155, and 156. And I will actually be spending this soon. In February, I have like 4 events coming up, an anniversary, and 3 birthdays. Say hi, Zeus. Because Zeus is saying hi as usual. All right, for vet and grooming, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125, 126, 127, 128, and 129. Okay, that is building back up nicely. I would like to get this envelope back to $300. For home projects, this has a total of $50. For vacation, this is currently at 50, 100, 150. Okay. The next is car insurance. This has $50. Then for savings, this is for my tax preparer when I file my taxes. And this is fully funded at $100, $200, $250, $300. Okay. After that is car registration, and this currently has $50. New stuff is at $0 because I just spent that on the office supplies. Oh, and now that I'm at my white envelopes, I just realized these are the ones that's from Oh My Pies. So water bill currently has $20, $40, $60. Okay, and let me put that back. And then last but not least is miscellaneous, and this has $5. And then these are the rest of the envelopes that's currently not in use. So these will be the upcoming sinking funds you will see later on this year. Minus eating out because I just take that from personal spending. Okay, so my last category is unbudgeted, and we know I spent a total of $23.65. So to get a running total, that is $320 with 82 cents plus $23.65 equals negative $344.47 as of the 24th. All right, well, let's go ahead and flip back to the calendar view. All right, so now I'm just going to check off the expenses because they have been verified. I'm happy I was able to have 5 no spend days this week, but it's just kind of funny because these 3 days is just because I have no more money. So far this month I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 no spend days. All right, looking pretty good. All right, so stay tuned for my paycheck 2 results video so you can see what changes were made so that I could put this amount back to savings. And then stay tuned for week 4 to figure out how much more unbudgeted expenses I had on the 26th. All right, so that is pretty much everything. So thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.